American Contrarian, here to talk to you about the fall of civilization and where we stand. Mostly, I want to talk about how everyone is realizing that the vaccines don't work and what that should mean for our medical system and how it relates to our legal system in regards to drug policy. You see, up until 1913 in this country, you could buy whatever drugs you wanted without any prescription. The doctor didn't have the authority to tell you how to treat an illness. They could just give you recommendations. And as a consequence, they had a fraction of the power that they have today. Now, a doctor's recommendations are equivalent to sentences from a judge. And as a result, we find ourselves in the place where we can have a pandemic declared and all private businesses shut down. Also, everyone's required to have insurance because no one can afford the medical bills. And since they have insurance, they don't actually worry about what those medical bills cost. And when Democrats talk about creating socialized medicine, they don't talk about those costs at all. They just act as if we'll have the state pay for everything in the same system that it currently exists within. The worst of all possible worlds. Now, what we should do is lower the cost to the point where no one needs insurance, and then cover the costs that are already low for those in society who can't afford them. But there's very little money in that, and currently our system is so corrupt, it does not run in any way for the benefit of the people. It runs in benefit for the large corporations that fund the government. All the reasons that America was successful in the first place have been destroyed. We succeeded where Europe failed because we didn't have all the needless regulation. Now we have just as much, if not more, and it's all set up for the benefit of corrupt politicians and wealthy business owners. So, what we need to do is take power away from the medical industry and bring it back to the people, the individuals. If you want to take hormones because you think you're in the wrong body, fucking fine by me, you do you, but I don't think that our doctors should be forced to affirm everyone's beliefs regardless of how they feel. I don't believe that the medical field as a whole should be so homogenous in what they practice or believe as they are now. A lot of doctors don't believe chemotherapy is a good cancer treatment at all, but they're not allowed to practice cancer treatment if they share those beliefs, especially now in places like California that will literally take your medical license if you speak in any way against the big pharma propaganda. We don't have a medical industry or a medical system for the people in this country anymore. That's a myth. And Republicans aren't fighting to save anything. That system is what is now turning their sons into their daughters and telling them that they're transphobic if they don't want that to happen. So, stop defending that system. It clearly does not work. And stop defending the system that locks people up for using a drug that may get them high, or they may be using to treat a psychological condition. Either way, it doesn't affect you. It's none of your business, and this is America. It's supposed to be a free country.